Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Paavo Ritala. I'm here actually representing company Ensto. I'm the head of marketing over there, and I'm going to talk a bit about the wireless controls, about smart buildings, how they are related to each other, just a bit of my background, and also about Ensto, just only a few words. I've been working with B2B, B2C, age to age, but mostly face to face. So that's where my background and where my actual history is all together. You can find me in social media. If you're not already following me, just take a look at my LinkedIn profile. There's a lot of good stuff over there, at least in my opinion. But at Ritala and Paavo, it's a very good place to find it. Then just a few words about Ensto. We are a wireless control startup since 1958. So we've been around a while, but we are involved almost everything which is electric around your house, around your buildings, around your cities, wherever you actually move, whether it's lighting, EVC. There are about 1,600 of us around the world in 19 countries, but you can go online, take a look. We are a very, very nice, small, family-owned company. This is basically my question for today. Does wireless lighting control make buildings smart? And I'm going to answer it right now, because it's very easy. Yes, it does. And now all the people are asking, okay, well, we're in Finland and there's a lot of engineers over there. You are asking, okay, then how it's done? Then comes the technical solution to the side. You remember I'm the marketing director here, and the technical solution for me is not my strongest point, but I made notes because Toni Anttila, who's actually heading our workspaces business, is here as well, and he told me what it's all about, and I put some notes down. And this is how it looks like. And this is also the reason that I'm not going to go more into the details about the actual technical solution, because if you need to hear more about wire pass communication, if you hear more about Enocean switches or how the user interface is working with the lighting and so on, please come to the lounge and we will show you. We have a demo over there. But my speech, so to say, or my opinion here is more concentrating on why. Okay, customer comes, Paavo, I want to build a smart building. One smart building, please. They're like, okay, let's do it. Here you go, and then you have it. And then what? For whom it's made for? Why it's made for? Why? Who are the people working there? Why do we want to build a smart building? And where to focus as well. Here is one slide which is actually telling the relation between costs in the rental space inside an office building. This is not my opinion. Some of you might know more or less the rule of thumb of 330, 300, which is based on sort of an idea that how the costs are divided in the building in the relations to each other. The original is about US dollars and also about the square feet. So I made a quick calculation and did some adjustments and took it back to the European currency and the metric system. But basically energy, 30 euros per square meter. Leased space, 300 euros per square meter. And the people, 3,000 euros per square meter. This is not an actual cost, but it gives you the relation of where does the money go? Where should we focus? If we take a look at the energy, in our case, in our wireless lighting control system, we are also a lighting manufacturer, by the way, we rely on energy efficient modern lighting. That's easy. We can cut the energy from there, but it doesn't make that much of a difference. Then we take a look at the leased space. And also according to the study from Greenbuild already back in 2013, and now it's even much more, they're saying that 50% of the leased space is not used effectively. What can we do about that? How can we predict? How do we know? I will tell you next. 50% underuse. What about wireless lighting control system? In our demo, in our lounge over there, we will show you exactly how it's done. But one thing is it can draw a heat map. It will draw a long time history about how the space is used. If there's a lot of red, it's good, it's used. But if there's a lot of white, it says it's not used that much. And then you must think of something. If you're a building owner, for example, and you have access to this type of data, and you see that your customer, one big customer of yours who's a tenant in your building is completely on a red, what can you do? You can predict, okay, this customer is on the limits, I need to possibly offer him more space before he actually needs it. To be able to have this sort of information also gives us the possibility that if in the same building there is a company who is a lot on the white side, which is not using the space, let's do adjustments. But you can, as a building owner or the rental, you can predict. Because if the customer whose limits is coming up needs more space and you don't have it, what happens? The customer leaves somewhere else where you can find a bigger space. And we also know, talking to our customers here in Helsinki, that on the owner side of the building, every 2 months, there is a change in the company, whether someone is needing more space or someone is needing less space. But it all happens like this. And the need is right now, you know, or actually in our business, it's yesterday. And then you need to do the changes already. One thing as well is occupancy. It's a real-time data. We can draw a real-time data according to motion detector sensors, which are usually in the luminaires. And why they are in the luminaires? It's in the luminaires because you need light. And it's a very good infrastructural thing where to put the sensors, whether it's movement detection, lighting control, CO2s, whatever you can imagine where you can build this type of stuff. In our demo, we actually have the real-time demo of the office, what we have here in Kalasatama. And you can really see the possibilities, what you can do with that. Meeting rooms is one concrete thing, which we're all thinking, oh, do you have a meeting room? Is there a framery box available for me right now to take this phone call or not? And then what is coming is the positioning and guidance. Where am I? Where am I going? How do I find it? Where are my coffee cup? Where is my computer? Where is my helmet if I'm at the construction site or working at the warehouse? All these type of things. And all this we can do with wireless lighting control system. What else coming to actually the office space itself? The importance right now and today. You need to think about, because you want the best people. Those days are over when you were trying to recruit that, okay, there's an open position right now, and then I will do the recruitment campaign, which says that, yeah, we're the best company in the world. We have the nicest environment, da, 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 da. But it's 24/7 nowadays. You need to build your employer image all the time. You need modern environment because you want the best people. And if you are a building owner, you want the best tenants. Of course. Maybe those ones who have a lot of need, maybe those ones who have a lot of money, because you want the best financial results. And anyway, the most important thing, if we think about actual people who are working over there, you need to have a space for innovation and top performance, which also promote well-being. Why do we want people feeling good? Here is one slide. This is not my opinion. This is actually coming from different studies throughout the decade, what we're talking about. There are international studies. There are studies from US. The JLL, which is one of the biggest real estate owner in the United States, they have placed this type of numbers. And also the Greenbuild study, which was back already in 2013, is saying the same thing. The Finnish study actually said that the productivity will increase by 20%. But I think the 19 is much better number for this type of event because it's not that even. And then there were also these individual numbers coming from different areas. Individual temperature control, plus 3%. Improved ventilation, plus 11, and so on and so on. But most importantly, here you can see better lighting, plus 23%. And the 19 here is the average where we're talking about. Well-being, creativity, productivity, better lighting. And better lighting, why? With the wireless control system, we can personalize your lighting situation. And why? Well, we are different. If that was a surprise, I hope not. There are things concerning about age. I'm 40. I just turned a few weeks ago. Thank you very much. And but I need twice as much of light than the 20-year-old guy working next to me. Twice. And Jari Topra, who is our sales guy for the southern Finland, he's already 50 or even more, I don't know. But he needs 3 times more light than the 20-year-old guy working next to him. That's why we need individual control. Not going into the task, what you're doing, not going into the psychological, physiological matters which are also involved here. And then comes, maybe the biggest one, is the preference. How do you feel? What do you like? Giving the control to the person about the lighting is a very powerful tool here. And we see that when it's good for here, then it's good for productivity, and then it's good for to put back in the pocket. The light is there as well. I said that we are also a lighting manufacturer, and that's why it's important to understand also that the quality of light, the amount of light, and also the color of the light is very important. But this is everything we can do with the wireless lighting control system. You remember this slide? Well-being increases employee productivity by 19%. Do I dare to say that the wireless control increases employee productivity by 19%? That's why there's a question mark behind that statement, because if someone of you is taking pictures and posting it on social media, and Ensto is saying that, or the Paavo was on the stage and see that, okay, let's do this. But I truly believe this. There's a lot of things. If there are people from HR here, I don't know. Any of you working for HR with the human resources? No. There should be. Because now when we're thinking about, from the start, why we are building smart buildings. Why do we need smart buildings? We need them because of the people. The technical solution is something we can handle. We can handle it well, believe me, because I know wireless controls. But this is something we should all pay attention to. Whatever we are doing, think about who is using it, who benefits of it, does it increase something for the well-being, because well-being is productivity. 19%, it's almost 1 working day. If we think about five-day week, that's a lot. This is now the commercial part, because our solution is called Ensto Workspaces. is something we've been starting up for now. It's not something we made from the scratch, but it's there, it's working. There are references, and biggest of all, there's a demo in our booth or in a lounge over there where there's Tony and all the technical guys. I can also tell something about it, but think about it. Wireless control systems, productivity, not only a technical solution here. We are along the way with you wherever you go with the electricity. There's a lighting, EV charging. We are there. This was much faster than I thought. If you have any questions, please come to our lounge. We have a lot of things to talk with you. Thank you very much.